share my screen here. All right. So can you guys see my screen? All right, good. Thank you. All right. So
We see welcome right now. We just
you see
the
welcome?
button.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So there we go. All right. So we're going to talk about burnout to breakthrough and how AI can transform a leadership into wellness. So who am I? I'm Dr. Linda James. I'm an AI consultant. I am a nurse executive. I've been in healthcare for almost 25 years, and it was around the 20-year mark when and COVID happened, and I just said, you know what? I shifted my purpose and I started a wellness business. And in doing so, I started helping other nurses. So other nurses started contacting me saying, how did you start your wellness business? So I started consulting with other nurses and healthcare professionals, and I started mentoring them and showing them how they could do the same thing because they too wanted to go from burnout to breakthrough. So now today, I build turnkey businesses using AI powered systems for nurse leaders and busy professionals so that they can go from burnout to breakthrough. And during this process of me consulting, I wrote a book. I'm an author of Confessions of a Nurse Executive. And when we talk about going from burnout to breakthrough, entrepreneurship changed my life, right? And now with AI and becoming an AI consultant, I look at all of the ways you can save time, you can, gain efficiency. So now I consult with AI, and I started saying, one of the things I want healthcare professionals to do, with me being a healthcare professional, I want them to be able to build wealth because no one really shows us how to do that. Why not show everyone how to build wealth, right? So I created this app, and I want to tell you so I have a disclaimer here, the views and tools shared in this presentation are my own and are not endorsed by the AI Summit. So let's talk about it and let's get into what the real problem is. And the real problem in healthcare, and I think in a lot of industries, is burnout, right? You have people, we want to be entrepreneurs, or we want to start our businesses, or we want to escape where we are because in our environments, we're dealing with burnout. Right. And then sometimes we come into our business and we burn out in our business. And so if anyone can relate to what I'm saying right now, put a 1 in the chat. And sometimes that's because we don't know where to go. We don't know where to go. We don't know where to start. So what happens is we start burning out. So for me, I was burning out in the system, in the healthcare system, and there's a lot of industries that are burning out. And so, like I said, when people started contacting me, I started saying to myself, how can I help more people? How can I help them with where they're trying to go? And how can I get them to that next level and help them build wealth? We often treat burnout like it's only emotional, but it shows up on our calendars, it shows up in our finances, it shows up in our decision making. And for leaders, there's a hidden cost. There's just money just being thrown out of the window for leaders and healthcare professionals. So I came up with a framework. So I came up with the Burnout to Breakthrough framework. And this framework is the framework just really talks about recognition, right? We go from recognition to releasing, and recognition is just what it says there. It's about naming what's going on, right? Give it a name, right? So that you can identify it. Then you want to release it, right? Let go of those tasks, and AI can do that. AI can do it by helping you to automate different tasks. Then you want to start to reframe your mind, and you do that by transforming those limited beliefs, getting rid of that imposter syndrome, and you start to rebuild. You rebuild your career, and then that way you're able to. And when you start to rebuild, you'll start to see how you start to rise above everything that's going on, and then there's just a ripple effect of what's going on and in your life, and that's what we want. We want to have that ripple effect. So, in creating a ripple effect, one of the things that I started doing is I started hosting an event called the Health and Wealth Expo. So, from creating that event came the idea of the Health and Wealth app. And I said, why can't we have health and wealth and have it somewhere where it's not 2 in the morning, right? And I need to know what's going on with my finances, or I'm having some wellness needs. So I created the app, and what I knew I needed to turn this model into something that people could use every day. And my vision was to build a tool that could help people manage burnout while they're growing their businesses and combining wellness with wealth. So I started identifying, who I'm building this for. Professionals who need systems, right, for managing clear decisions, scaling their businesses without losing their wellness or losing time with their family and friends. So I took we gathered a table and I looked at the features on what I wanted to have in my app. And I said, you know what? And Farah just actually talked about the tool that I use. So I used the tool to create my app, and it's just been a game changer, because when you talk about wanting to go from burnout to breakthrough, a lot of times we don't have someone like a financial wellness coach like right at our fingertips, right? And we just burn through money, especially when we're going through burnout. And not even just with burnout, but when we're going through burnout, we can't make the appropriate decisions that we need to make. So with the app that I'm creating, the app takes you through the dashboards. It takes you through, wellness. It gives you coaching tips. It gives you financial tips. It gives you business systems checklists, access to coaching, and I use my framework for what belonged in the app and each stage of what I wanted it to do. And so I want to show you like how I did it. So I know I said a lot because I had to give you guys some background. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down so far? Put a one in the chat if you are. All right. So I use ChatGPT. So I'm going to go over here and thank you guys. Thank you guys. So I'm going to go over here and show you guys how I created it. So I used a prompt, right? So I used the prompt, and in using the prompt, I was able to create. Why? Here we go. So in using this prompt, I was able to just go right to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT. So I did this ahead of time in the interest of time, and tell ChatGPT what I wanted to create. Help me to create an app. I want to create an app that's very professional. First, I need to create the prompt, because you need a prompt. A prompt is very important we're using these different systems, whether it be chat, Claude, whatever you're using, you want to make sure that you're prompting it correctly. So I asked ChatGPT to create me a prompt. Well, ChatGPT created me a prompt, and I said, you know what? I want this to be a mega prompt, right? So I went over to Claude. So I went over to Claude. So I took the prompt from ChatGPT and I just put it right into Claude. So I took what Chat gave me and I put it in here, and look what Claude gave me. Can you guys see this? Put a one in the chat if you could see what Claude did. Can you see this? Yeah. So this is what Claude gave me. So Claude gave me this huge mega prompt, right? So I took this mega prompt. Here you go. Look at it. Look at all of this. This is what Claude did. And Claude did this in minutes, Claude AI, right? So then from there, I said, all right, so I'm going to use the tool called Lovable. And Farah just mentioned and told you guys about Lovable. Lovable is an amazing, amazing, amazing tool. So I went over to Lovable and I just put the prompt right here. Can you guys see this? If you guys can see this, put a one in the chat if you can see this. So I just went over here and I just took that prompt that Claude AI gave me, and I just put it right in here. Just put everything right in here. Do you want to see? And the end result was Claude gave Lovable gave me an app. So here we go. Ta-da! So here we are. So now Lovable created a health and wealth app for me. Can you guys see this? Can you is this unbelievable? Put a U in the chat if this is unbelievable right now. Because I know I was excited. I was excited about this app. And now I can take this app and I can give it to someone who they can download it and they can have wealth and wellness at their fingertips. So just to kind of take you through what the app's going to be. See, it's going to have a wellness tracking, financial goals, community support, progress analytics. These are all of the things that is going to be right in the app. So they're going to start their journey. They're going to sign up. They can sign up and then they can go right in and download and be a part of the app. Is this not amazing or what? Put an A in the chat if you think how amazing this is. And this takes it takes maybe about like not even, it took about 10 minutes for Lovable to create this app. And I say this, I share this with you because if there's something that you want to create, whether it's a website, whether it's an app, you want to have a prompt. Prompting is so important. And when you use the prompt will give you exactly what you need. So what I've done is I've created a mega prompt template that I'm going to share with you guys. So I'm going to share the mega prompt template with you, and you can do so much with the template. You can take the template and let me see if I can show you what the template looks like. So you can take this template and you can do whatever you want to do with the template, and you can make it applicable to you. So it doesn't have to be, just you creating an app. It could be you creating a website. It could be you creating $1 million business strategy, right? So this prompt will help you reach those goals. Are you guys are you picking up what I'm putting down right now? Are you picking up? You say, put me in the chat if you're hearing what I'm saying right now. Yes. So you want to make sure that you are making sure that you prompt, and I'm going to give you guys the necessary prompt. Yes, Linda said me, Grace said me. Yes, so you want to make Elizabeth Ken said me. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I'm going to share this prompt with you guys because without the correct prompting, you're not able to really get what you need from what you're trying to do. And this is how you build so much money with AI. So now with this app, I can take this app and I can, it could be free, right? I can put coaching in, which I plan on coaching inside of it. I can have libraries inside of it. There's tiers I can have inside of it. So I'm allowing people to have wealth strategies, mental wellness strategies. There's so much that you can do just with the app. So just imagine if you just from prompting correctly. So I'm going to make sure that yes, this is mind blowing. Yes, this is mind blowing. So I'm going to make sure that you guys have the prompt. Is the team going to make sure that they put it in the chat? Make sure that the team put the link to the prompt in the chat. And let me see if I can show you guys what the mega prompt that you'll get when you download it. I want to show you what is, and this is standard because I want you guys to see how you can use this, it, any one of us can use it, right? So any one of us can use it because it's just a mega template. It's just a mega template. So you put all your information in there and you guys are going to get this. So I want to make sure that you guys get this, and so that you can create yes, Jackie with the hearts and the fire emojis. Yes. So put some fire emojis in the chat if you're loving this right now. Lovable is an amazing tool. And like I said, when you know how to prompt correctly, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. So I want to make sure that I go back here and I want you guys to scan this QR code so that you can get access to this app, this mega prompt template is what I mean. So scan the QR code. That way you guys can get access to the mega prompt template. And while you're doing that, I will grab the link so I can put the link in the chat as well. So I'll leave the QR code up there. And just want to make sure that you guys are you guys able to scan it? Let me know if you have any issues. I'm going to go and grab the link so the link can go into the chat for you. Is this exciting or what? Tell me if this is exciting. It's exciting to me. Yes, right. This is so exciting. I love what we're doing here. I want to make sure that you guys have this mega prompt because it's time for all of us to make millions, right? Like we need to make millions. So that's what it's about. Yeah. Justin is like, show me the money, give me the money. Like it is. So we got to make millions. So here, let's do that. Make sure that you guys get the code. And all right. Copy this and put this in the chat for you. Are you guys able to scan it? You're still scanning it, right?
Yep, we can see it.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
Perfect. All right. Exciting. All right. So I am going to stop sharing for a second.
Right on time, too. Right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time.
I'm keeping time, but I'll make sure I share it in the chat